execution goes. What can you say about this group's effort, especially in response to Tampa?
Yeah, obviously proud of the effort. I loved our intensity today. I thought we had the right mindset. What happened in Tampa happened in Tampa. I mean, everybody and their grandmother knows that was not a good effort. So proud of a lot of guys today. A lot of good efforts. Disappointed we didn't get that one though.
Can you walk us through your goal and maybe the confidence it helped give you in your game tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it was obviously a good stick and a 4-on-4. Hates made a great pass. It went in. I'm just happy because we talked about not forcing things and obviously just sticking to our game plan. And, we knew we hadn't scored in, 5 periods. And just happy to see one go at even strength. And obviously just wish we got the job done.
Do you still feel like it was a step in the right direction because you got the 1 point with overtime?
I think a big part of our team and our coaching staff preaches it a lot, but it's the process. Since day one I've gotten here, it's about the process. Results will take care of itself. If you ask me about the belief in the room going forward, it hasn't wavered. Couple efforts that we're not happy with. Everybody knows that, but our belief hasn't wavered. The staff gives us confidence to go out and play our game. We just have to execute. It's on nobody but us. We know that in the room. The coaches can bark and we can, talk to each other, but we got to show it. And I think that's something that I thought we did a better job of tonight. It's a hell of an effort on a back-to-back, and proud of kind of how we reacted.
I believe you touched on it, but understanding that there was going to be pressure against you and how calm you guys were, especially in that third period, what can you say about that part of the effort?
Yeah, we got no choice. It's do or die every night. Like I said, we got the rest of the way here. Our confidence, our belief, it can't waver. We know we got what it takes in the room. It's on us. The coaches do a good enough job for us to win, but it's on us players. We got to go out and we got to perform, and pressure's on. You got to find a way as a professional to kind of just play, and guys know that. Guys want it. No, not one guy in there doesn't want it. So for us to kind of just continue to believe, and like I said, the process is so important, but going forward, that's huge.
Yeah, and Florida's pressure as well. Just they're a physical team. They're blocking shots. They're really pushing it. How'd you like your team being able to stay calm under that?
Yeah, they're a good team, but at the same time, we know we're a good team. There's not a team in the league we don't think we can beat. It's every night process. It's the structure we have, the game plan. It's all set for us to succeed. We just got to go out and do it. It starts with our one-on-one battles. You can see as soon as we're intense with our battles and winning those battles, kind of things go from there. But execution battles, mindset, energy on the bench, all that stuff's part of the process. And going forward, that's got to be the mindset, and it has to continue.
Your goaltender continued to stand on his head throughout that game. What can you say about his performance?
I've been confident in him all year. He did a great job. A tight checking game like that, it's going to be a close game, obviously, but we got to find a way to maybe get 1 or 2 more. I thought, we talked about getting a dirty one and guys getting to the net. I thought we had a little bit more action tonight than we did, obviously, previously, but again, we got to score more than one for Veg. He's done a great job all year.
Things first, really good bounce back game. Really proud of the effort. Really proud of the way we showed up in that game. Starting by Veggie, I think it was rock solid. Showed a lot of resilience and a lot of character. I think Sean Durzi was really solid. Not just his goal, the way he played, the way he fight, his compete level. Stanny, same thing. Yami, I think brought good energy in our group, made good plays as well, and I think Schmaltzy was solid as well. So there's a lot of positive in our game, and as a team, we won a lot of battles. We were tough to play against. We played tough opponent, a tough schedule. Really proud of the guy.
It also seems like coming out into the third, an even higher push of energy and urgency, especially when it comes to shots. What was the conversation going into the third?
But I think it's just the second is we got in trouble because we took too many penalties. We got in the box too much. But still, our PK kept us in the game. We fought back. We hold on. Veggie was big. So I think we play a full 60 minutes. At some point, okay, we could have been a little bit more disciplined, but it was not by lack of compete, or it was not by because we're we didn't care. I think we played a really good game against a really good team in their building on the tough schedule. So proud of the boys.
Aside from the energy and the urgency, which we know are measuring sticks for you in terms of how your team competes, what's the biggest tangible difference between Tampa and tonight?
The way we were engaged, I think the boys they were into it. They were fighting. They were emotionally engaged in the game. We were really detailed. We were disciplined, and we stuck together. I think everybody had their piece in the game. I named a few guys earlier, but in reality, we had no passenger today. Everybody was engaged. Everybody was connected. Really proud of them.
Durzi talked about process. This year's been all about process, and especially in response like tonight. Is this the step in the right direction that you want to see?
It's one of the steps. I think, we talked earlier, we got better protecting lead and playing the third period, but you could see today the emotion, a little bit tired mentally. In the third, we got a bad pinch. We gave an unmanned rush. I don't know, a few things we were better at lately, but I'm not blaming anybody. I think we were so engaged in the game emotionally. We competed. We wanted to do a lot, so sometimes you do too much, but I like the connection we had.
And then Oli Mata obviously left the game early. What about the D-core to be able to rally?
Yeah, that was really good. Oli, well, he's a lower body. I don't know. I don't have detail right now, but everybody did a little bit more, and especially when, like I said, the number of PK we had, I think that overloaded a few guys who on the back-to-back against really, Florida, give them credit. They're heavy in their battle, and they're tough to play against. But the way we play, that's the heaviest game we played against them in years. So proud of the boys.
I know you talked about, especially in the first, there were times that every line just connected and they were playing and keeping that effort. What did you like out of that?
Oh, I love it. I like I said, great response mentally, to be engaged and to be determined in today. Really proud of the guy.